Fancy myself some Sonic. I'm okay. Hey guys, welcome to GCT. Now there are many controls which take familiarities from one controller and move on to making their own. However, there is one in particular that made me kind of nostalgia driven, is probably the best way of putting it. I have a lot of nostalgia for certain controllers because obviously using them as a kid, they feel so comfortable, and you also have that bearing on, in your mind, that is the best controller. And that was me with things like the Mega Drive controller and also the Dreamcast controller, which blew my mind at the time. So we're going to take a look at two today, and we're going to pit the Xbox controller and the Dreamcast controller and see which one does the same things but better. So let's take a look. So guys, let's be honest, these controls aren't all that different. They do have similarities in pretty much every way. However, there are some that do actually stand out more than others. That's what we're going to take a look at and compare. So let's take a look. So in some ways, I think this controller influenced the Xbox controller, which is a bit ironic considering those are the two we're going for. However, it's also the beginning of some other things that became a mainstay for these, and I think that's important to remember, like the memory card with the screen, obviously a big thing for the Wii U, and then also the vibration pack, which is a first for me. The console that I remember with this vibration pack is this one. Moving forward to the Xbox has a very comfortable controller, and like I said, it takes a few cues from that Dreamcast controller that we've just looked at. Honestly, even the memory card slots, I think, are a bit reminiscent of the slots on the back of the Dreamcast controller. And that was kind of like a pull-in for me, like nostalgia almost. But also the button placement. The button placement is one of them which looks very familiar if you are a Dreamcast fan, which I definitely was. So guys, there you have it. Taking a look at both, but which one has left a bigger impact on me? Personally, and like I said, this is my personal thoughts on it. It's not anything to do with you guys. If you prefer a different one, that's absolutely fine. Doesn't matter. However, this is mine. But the things that one does better over another, in my opinion, is mine alone. And if I'm to pick any of them, even off the bat of nostalgia, I have to pick. It's got to be Dreamcast one. Now, yes, it's bulky. No, it doesn't have a built-in vibration in it. The memory cards are big, bulky, and have their own little screen, and essentially they're just their own console. And yes, it feels top-heavy, but I don't know, there's just something about it, something about this controller that I've always loved. And whether you feel the same about it isn't a big deal. If you like the other one, fine. But for me, it's got to be the Dreamcast controller. And honestly, no one's going to change my mind. Out of these two, it's the Dreamcast. So there you go, guys. So there's my thoughts. Give me your thoughts below. If it's a completely different controller than this video, let me know down below and we'll see what we can do. Have a look at those ones if we can. So, in the meantime guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. And, as always, happy gaming.